have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
Are you guys aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens?
They're moving to D.C. today.
We need to go down.
Okay, I was trying to pause that. I didn't know how, sorry. Just now, I'm going to show you this. Look at this. It just now has spread into Austin, Texas. And it just mentioned California. And look what's planned for June 14th. So, if you guys haven't watched Civil War, I highly recommend you watch that. That came out not too long ago, and with everything that's going on in this world, and all the dreams that we've had, and with the mass deportations and things that's happening, this is going to allow mass civil chaos. Now, remember how I've said several times, in order for the Antichrist to fix things, there has to be order out of chaos, and America is going to fall. Remember, Trump just fell from the stairs? Yeah, it's just symbolizing America's fall. Dana Coverstone's dreams. I've had tons of dreams, especially about martial law and things like that. And I'm not saying that I know exactly what's going to happen, because I don't, and I don't know when. But I got a bad feeling about what is about to happen. This weather has been really crazy. And a lot of these farmers have not been able to do their farming properly, because it's every other day. It's cold, or it's raining, or then it gets super hot. And then, like, our crops are really small here. They're not as big as they are supposed to be. Our weather really hasn't been that hot. It's just been the UV index that's been really high. And I know, with the El Nino and La Nina, how they have collided together. This cause with the mass pole shift that's happened, and is also a lot of the other reason why our weather has been crazy too. So now let's finish watching this.
Go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death. What?
Every time I survived the war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
And there you go. We are American, and we've been seeing a lot of that. Like I said, family members and stuff that have already got their green cards, and I've got some issues going on in our family with Hispanics and stuff, because, my husband's side's Spanish and stuff, and seriously, they're trying to strip away the green cards. Now, even those who have been, trying to be citizens and done everything legally, he's going to be deporting anybody and everybody out. All this is just a form of control. This is all this is for the government. And people have had enough of everything. This is causing America to fall. And Pentecost was just yesterday, the wheat harvest. I mean, come on now. Like, you just can't make this stuff up. And then over at the eastern gates in Jerusalem, it started trembling. Like, all these things that's happening are very, very prophetic. We are so, so close to just everything breaking apart. And, the food shortages and things like that are crazy. And I just sent mail out to some friends, and I kid you not, it took them over 2 weeks to receive something that should have been there within 3 days. everything's running slow. And I know that the fires have a lot to do with it, and with Trump owning the postal service now and has changed everything. Like, this world as we knew it, even before C-19, none of this has ever been the same, and it's not ever going to be the same until we leave and until Jesus comes back and steps his foot and make all things new again. So let's continue watching this.
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
Move, move, move!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
Now, what's funny, did you see where it said all empires fall? And in order, because everybody thinks that America is untouchable. All these other countries have fallen except for America. Okay, and these empires, all in America, all is going to fall. America, Babylon will fall. The mega churches are going to wake up. You just watch. Bad things are about to happen, these protests and stuff. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, we get raptured out before we see any of this. No, we're getting ready to witness some things, and then we leave. This is why we need to hold tight to our faith. This is why we need to remain faithful. And keep on waiting. Keep looking to the sky. The signs are all here. We do not know the day or hour. We know we are in the season. We know it's any time. We feel it. We know it. Just get out there and be the example for those who need to come to Christ. And more people are hurting right now that need Christ than ever. I mean, you don't want your loved ones getting left behind, but you also can't hammer down these warnings. The warnings are over. I mean, it is just too daggone late. So the best thing that you can do is to show them the love of Christ and to be the example that God has called you to be, and, to show them how to get out of their funk and how to live their life to the fullest, for Christ. And that's how people want to come to Christ. It's not all about looking for a rapture. Okay, that's not how we bring people in. You can also bring them in, through their pain and their suffering, through your testimony, through a homeless person, giving them money as an outreach, showing them the love of Christ, buying someone a new vehicle. Not saying people just have money like that, but I'm just saying, just helping an elderly lady, or a homeless person, just taking them in for a couple weeks, whatever it may be. It doesn't always have to be about a rapture. It is literally getting out there and being the disciple. And that's what we need. This world is in mass chaos right now, and it's bound to get worse. So right now we need to huddle together, and we need to be there for one another, because things are about to go awry. So I will see you guys there or in the air. God bless.